Good day everyone. Now we are in week 3 of our second quarter for mathematics. So for our most essential learning competencies, the learners derive inductively the relations among chords, arcs, central angles, and inscribed angle. And for our objectives, identify the names of the chords, arcs, central angles, and inscribed angle of a circle. Letter B, solve arcs, central angle, and inscribed angles of a circle. Letter C, differentiate arcs, central angles, and inscribed angles of a circle. And letter D, you have to appreciate accumulated knowledge as means of a new understanding. So for our preliminary activities, let's have a game, which is the picture game. So what is the picture game? Picture game is a game that you're going to guess what's the picture inside the box. So for our instruction, each box has a hidden picture that you're going to guess. Each number has a clue that describes the picture. Volunteer student will have a chance to guess the picture for every clue appears. If all the clues are revealed, the teacher will give chance to all to guess the picture. The student or students that guess the picture will earn a point. First clue. It is an amusement park ride. Number 2. It goes round and round. Think about it. Number 3. It can cater multiple passengers. Number 4. It is a giant vertical revolving wheel. So what is an amusement park ride that can cater multiple passengers, and it is a giant vertical revolving wheel that will goes round and round? If your answer is Ferris wheel, you are correct. Very good. Let's go for picture number 2. First clue. The building, it mimics the Stars and Planet by Thomas J. Wong and Enid. There are the Enid architecture. Number 2. It is the world's largest planetarium in terms of building scale. So it is the largest building as a planetarium. It is no straight lines or without angles. The building was designed to reflect shapes, movements, and geometry of the universe. And number 4. It has been explained that the foundation design concept of the amusement was abstractly embodied within the architecture some of the fundamental laws of astrophysics, which are the rules in the space. So this is the building for which for peoples that love stars. So this is the Shanghai Astronomy Museum, which is the largest astronomy museum of the world. So you can go to their YouTube to find out what are the features of the Shanghai Astronomy Museum. Let's go picture number 3. It is called a skyscraper because there was no other structure as big as the Colosseum back then. So no other large building back then. It means that it is an ancient. Number 2. To build it, it came from selling treasures that the soldier has taken from defeated foes in Jerusalem. So the treasure came from the defeated troops. Vespasian, which is the king of that time, did not finish the construction, and his son, named Titus, took over the building project, and it completed it in AD 80 or 80 AD. And in clue number 4, it is a Colosseum which is considered one of the new 7 wonders of the world. So this is dated 2020, I guess, or 2019, that this Colosseum is one of the 7 wonders of the world. It is called the Roman Colosseum. Let's have picture number 4. It is a circular component that intended to rotate on the axle bearing. Maybe you know this one because this is a common component, okay, that is used every day. The first one will invented in 4000 to 3300 BC. It is a Copper Age, the invention of a potter wheel. Earliest solid wooden wheel, this with a hole of an axle. Earliest wheel vehicle is domestication of the horse. So 4500 to 3300 BC is the invention of calling the potter wheel. The Halaf culture of 6500 or 5100 is sometimes credited the earliest depiction of the wheeled vehicle. So, noong 4500 to 3300 BC, Copper Age, na-invent ang potter wheel. But earlier, in 6500 to 5100, before the Copper Age, meron na raw wheeled vehicle. The oldest indirect evidence of the movement of the object was found in a form of miniature clay, the North Black Sea before. That was 4,500. So let's take a look what kind of wheel it is that in our clue. So these are the wheel wagon that is invented from 6,500, 4,500, and this is the 6,500, and this one will be the 4,500 to 3,300 BC. And for our picture number 5, the filament is enclosed inside the vacuum of the inert gas to protect the filament from oxidation. What kind of object is this? Robert Fidel and Paul Israel are the inventors. Have you heard the names of Robert Fidel and Paul Israel? Number 3. The light source is equidistant from all the sides of the glass casing to give out lights that was uniform from omnidirectional to maximize the efficiency. And for number 4, it is coated glass have kaolin clay blown in and electrostatically deposited on the interior. So this is called, so before the fluorescent, this is the first light bulb. Okay, so did you guess all the pictures correctly? Who among you got perfect scores? Yes, you're very good, very good. So if not, we have a new knowledge that given to us by the pictures and all the information that is given. Hope you enjoy the activity. So, but of course, we have another activity, and everyone knows what is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So, for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, it is a quiz of competition that contestant. So, we're going to have a competition now. Because we don't have, we cannot be on a synchronous. So, we're going to use pen and paper. So, each group or each student will have their pen and paper to answer the correct answer, but no cheating, please. Okay? Our game is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So this game is we can play all together by using the slide lizard. So playing with the slide lizard has many benefits. You can add or live quizzes and let your participants vote via smartphone and see the results. So you can download slide lizards for free here. So we have our URL. And then if you have any questions or you don't know how to use slide lizard, so here is a link that you can watch for the tutorial. So what is the rules of the game? Who wants to be a millionaire? Do you want to be a millionaire? So our game will consist of questions, but for today we're going to have 5 questions. So question for 500 points. It is a set of points that is equidistant from a fixed point. A. Square. B. Circle. C. Rhombus. D. Oval. Correct answer? Circle. Hope you got it correct. So we're going to proceed to 2,000 points. So for 2,000 points, 1,000 points lang pala. Sorry. For 1,000 points, what number is the name given to the ratio of a circumference by Greek mathematician Archimedes? Letter A, pi, 3.14. B, imaginary unit I. C, golden ratio, which is 1.6180. D, the speed of light, 186,282 miles per second. For 1,000 points, the correct answer is letter A, pi, 3.14. Okay. Hope you got it correctly, so we can proceed to our third question. For 2,000 points. For 2,000 points, and this is the question. What do you call the two or more circles that has a common center? Two or more circles that has common center. Letter A, concave. Letter B, spherical. Letter C, annulus. Letter D, concentric. So, what do you call the two or more circle that has common center? Okay, ready? The correct answer is concentric. If you got it correctly, Congratulations, you have 2,000 points. And we're going to proceed to our fourth question. But if you got it incorrectly, don't worry, you have 1,000 points from the previous questions. Fourth question for 3,000 points. Who defined that circle is a plane figures bounded by the curved line and such that all straight lines drawn from a certain point within it, the bounding line, are equal? The bounding line is called its circumference and the point is center. Who do you call? Who is the mathematician is that? Letter A, Archimedes. B, Rhind-Papyrus. C, Plato. Or D, Euclid. Yung letter C, Plato, hindi Plato ha. Si Plato. Pwede na rin Plato, bahala kayo sumunod. The correct answer is Euclid. If your answer is Euclid, you got it correctly. So now, for 5,000 points, and for those who have answered 4 questions correctly, for 5,000 points, which of the following set is 4 fundamental operations in mathematics? Answer? Letter C. Congratulations. So you have 5,000 points each for all the students that has a correct 5 correct answers. You got 5,000 points. Did you enjoy the game? Okay, congratulations everyone. So congratulations.
So first, let us define first what is a circle. A circle is a set of all points in a plane which are a given distance r from a given point on the plane. So kagaya ng nakikita nyo sa right side, yung figure natin sa right side, that is an example of a circle. The fixed point A is called the center. So itong point A natin, ang tawag natin dyan is the center of the circle. And yung R, itong segment na to, that is the radius. Okay? So yung line na yan from the center to any point of the circle, so ang tawag natin dyan is yung radius. And then, pinapangalanan natin yung circle doon sa point na nasa center. Since yung point na nasa center ng circle natin is point A, so ang name ng circle natin dito is circle A. Okay? A chord is a segment joining 2 points on a circle. Again, pag sinabi natin chord, is a segment joining 2 points. Okay? Joining 2 points on a circle. So for example, in this figure, A is the center of the circle. So kung kukunin natin yung mga chord sa figure na to, so tatandaan natin kapag yung chord, hindi siya dapat yung isang point ay nandun sa another side ng circle, hindi dapat nandito sa gitna. Kasi kapag ito, yung line na to, ito ay radius. So hindi siya chord. Dapat yung isang point nandun sa other part ng circle. Okay? So, dapat wala sa center. So, for example, yung BE. Okay? So, itong BE, so, that is an example of a chord. Okay? And also, yung CE or yung EC natin. Halimbawa rin yan ng chord. CD or DC, ito. CD or DC ay halimbawa rin yan ng chord. And also, yung BC natin or yung CB. So, ito yung BC din natin ay tinatawag din nating diameters. So, kapag yung chord o yung line na to ay hinati yung circle natin, so, ang tawag natin dyan is diameter. Again, yung AD natin ay hindi natin siya pwedeng tawaging chord. Kasi class, yung isang point ay nasa center ng circle. Also, yung AC, hindi rin siya chord. Okay? Kasi yung isang point niya nasa center. So, tandaan kapag nag-name tayo ng chord, so dapat yung isang point, okay, basta yung isang point nasa kabilang part or nasa isang part ng circle. Hindi dapat nasa center ng circle. A minor arc is an arc smaller than a semicircle. So a chord, a central angle, or an inscribed angle may divide a circle into two arcs. The larger of the two arcs is called the major arc. The measure of a major arc is the difference between 360 and the measure of its related minor arc. So halimbawa, meron tayong chord. Meron tayong chord na, okay, itong line BC natin or yung BC natin. So itong naka-red na to, yan yung minor arc natin. At itong malaking part na to ng circle, that is the major arc. So tatandaan natin, ang sukat lagi ni minor arc ay laging mas mababa sa 180 degree. So laging less than sa 180 degree. At si major arc, yung sukat niyan lagi ay laging greater than sa 180 degree. Okay, so yung arc BC natin dito, itong naka-red, that is our minor arc. Also, mahahati rin natin yung circle natin into two arcs kapag may central angle tayo. Okay, yung naka-inscribe na arc dito sa central angle natin, so ito yung minor arc natin. Okay, so ito yung minor arc natin at ito yung major arc natin. So kapag may given tayo sa central angle na 50 degree, by the way class, ang measure pala ng central angle ay equal sa intercepted arc niya. Okay, so halimbawa ito ay 50 degree. So yung arc BC natin ay 50 degree din. Okay, so and then again, ang sukat ng circle natin ay 360 degree. So kung may given yung arc BC natin at pinapahanap sa inyo yung major arc, so ang gagawin lang natin, isusubtract lang natin yung given natin from 360 degree. So again, yung buong sukat ng circle natin ay 360 degree. And also, kapag may inscribed angle tayo, so kapag may sinabi nating inscribed angle, yung vertex niya sa nasaan? So, any point of the circle, hindi sa center. Kasi kapag ang vertex ng angle natin nasa center, yun yung central angle. Pero kapag yung vertex ng angle natin ay nasa any point of the circle, so yun ay inscribed angle. And then, malalaman nating inscribed angle siya class kasi yung dalawang segment niya, ito, yung segment na to saka ito, ay yan ay chord. Hindi kagaya sa central angle na yung itong line na to, that is the radius of the circle. Okay? Yun ang pinagkaiba nila. Kapag inscribed angle naman, kung ang measure naman ng inscribed angle class, kalahati lagi siya nito. Okay? Kung ano yung sukat ng central angle natin, half yung sukat ng inscribed angle. Or half siya nitong arc BC natin. Okay, for example, mag-name tayo ng 4 minor arcs sa figure na to. So again, kapag minor arc, so pwede nating makita using the chord, using the central angle, and the inscribed angle. Okay, ito meron tayong chord dito. Okay, so yung BE natin o yung EB, so yung minor arc natin dyan is yung arc BE. Okay, yung arc BE, ano pa? Yung BD din is an example of minor arc kasi yung BAD is a central angle, so ito ay minor arc, and yung isa, the major arc. Yung CD rin natin, ito, yung CD or DC is an example of minor arc kasi central angle yung DAC natin. And then yung EC, ito yung arc EC natin, is an example of minor arc kasi ito naman ay inscribed sila, no? Inscribed angle to. Okay, ngayon, mag-name naman tayo ng three major arcs given the figure. So, ano yung mga major arcs? So, kung nakuha natin yung minor arcs kanina, so yung major arcs madali lang kunin. Like for example, we have BCE. Okay? Yung BCE. So, kapag major arcs class, kailangan 3 letters. Okay? BCE. Kasi class, ito yung major arc, BCE. Kasi yung minor arc natin is yung EB or yung BE natin, yung arc EB. Okay, another example of major arc is yung BCD. Okay, so dito start tayo, BCD. Okay, BCD. So kung ito ay yung inscribed angle natin, so ito yung ano nyo, ito yung minor arc, so yung major arc natin is BCD. Okay? Another example is yung CBD. CBD. Okay? Okay, yung CBD kasi using the central angle na CAD or using the chord na CD, so yung minor arc natin is CD, tapos ang so therefore yung major arc natin is CBD or DBC, pwede rin. Okay, a central angle of a circle is an angle whose vertex is the center of the circle. So the measure of a central angle is equal to the measure of its intercepted arc. So again, so masasabi natin yung central angle kapag yung vertex niya o yung point ng vertex natin ay nasa center of the circle. So in the illustration, angle PCQ is an example of central angle, angle QZR, and angle RZP are central angles. So like for example, mag-name tayo ng dalawang central angle sa figure na to. So ano yung mga example ng central angle? So we have angle BAD, and then angle CAD or DAC. So, meron pa bang iba? So, wala na, no? Dalawa lang yung central angles natin dito. Kasi yung iba, inscribed angles na. Okay, an inscribed angle is an angle with its vertex on the circle and its side contains the endpoints of a chord. The measure of an inscribed angle is 1/2 the measure of its intercepted arc. So like for example, we have the inscribed angle, yung ABC natin. Yung angle ABC is an example of inscribed angle. Ngayon, kapag kukunin daw natin yung measure ng angle ABC natin, that is 1/2 nung sukat ng intercepted arc natin na AC. So again, so yung circle O natin has the inscribed angle ABC and the other endpoints. So ito yung mga endpoints natin, yung A and C, define the intercepted arc of the circle. So kagaya ng binanggit ko kanina, kapag kukunin natin yung measure ng inscribed angle natin, that is 1/2 ng measure ng central angle natin. Okay? Or yung sukat ng intercepted arc. Okay, name the arc in which angle X is inscribed. Okay, so pangalanan na natin yung arc kung saan yung angle X natin is inscribed. So ito yung angle X natin. So that is, ito yung angle niya. So ano yung arc na naka-inscribe dyan? That is EC. Okay, kasi di ba ito yon angle EBC or angle X. So yung arc na naka-inscribe is yung arc EC or CE. Name the arc which angle Y intercepts. So yung angle Y natin, ito yun, di ba? So ito yung angle Y natin. So ano yung arc na naka-intercept sa kanya? So ito. Okay? Yung arc BC. Okay? Next. Name the angle inscribed in arc DCB. So, yung arc DCB natin, asa yung arc DCB natin? DCB. Okay, so kung ito yung arc DCB natin, ano yung angle? Okay, arc DCB. So, ano yung angle class? So, pwedeng, that is DCB. Okay, so that is angle DCB din. Pwede. Okay, angle BCD or angle DCB. Next. Name the arc which angle ECD intercepts. Okay, so angle ECD. Asan yan? Angle ECD. So, pangalanan daw natin yung arc, angle ECD. So, ito ay inscribed angle, no? So, that is ED. Okay, so ED or DE. Next. Name the angle inscribed in arc BDE. So, yung arc BDE natin, so ito yon, arc BDE. Okay. Arc BDE. So, ano yung angle na naka-inscribe? So, that is BCE or ECB. Okay? So, BCE or ECB. Alright. Another, if the measure of angle CED, so saan yung CED na yan? CED. So ito, central angle natin. So find the following. So first, yung arc CD natin. Ito. So kung itong CAD, that is a central angle, tapos pinapahanap yung intercepted arc na CD, so kanina nabanggit ko na ang sukat ng intercepted arc yung, sa central angle natin ay equal sila. So kung 120 degree yung angle CAD, so yung the measure of CD natin or the measure of central angle is equal to the measure of its intercepted arc. So therefore, the measure of angle CED is equal to the measure of arc CD, and that is 120. Next, kung ang measure ng CAD natin 120, ano daw yung measure ng angle DAB? Okay, kung ito ay 140, so kung 140 to, ano ang sukat naman itong angle na to? Since ito ay semicircle, kapag semicircle na to class, that ibig sabihin that is 120 ang buong sukat niya. Okay? So, ang isang kalahati niya ay 180 din. So, focus lang tayo dito sa isang half of the circle. Kung ito ay 140 na, so ilan ang sukat nitong angle na to? Angle DAB. So, magma-minus lang tayo. Yes. Since the degree measure of semicircle is 180, so magsusubtract lang tayo. 180 minus the measure of CAD, and that is 180 minus 120, the answer is 60. So, ibig sabihin, yung angle DAB natin ay 60. And what is the measure of arc DCB? So, saan yung arc DCB natin? Arc DCB. So, ito ay major arc, no? DCB. So, yung buong sukat nito. Yung buong sukat nito, maliban lang dito. So, alam natin na ang buong circle, ang measure nito ay 360. And then, alam natin na ito ay 60 degree. Kanina, nakuha na natin. Di ba, ang angle na DAB ay 60 degree. So, equal din siya sa arc na BD. So, 60 din to. Kung ang buong sukat ng circle ay 360, so minus na lang natin. 360 minus 60, so ang sukat ng DCB natin ay 300. Another, what is the measure of BEC? Okay, what is the measure of BEC? Ayan, yung arc BEC natin, BEC. So, that is semicircle, so therefore, madali lang yan. A semicircle is associated with half of the rotation, which is 180 degree. So, ang sukat niya is 180. So, if arc CD is 140, find Z, yung angle Z natin. Okay, so, if the measure of arc CD, ito ay 140, so 140 to, find the angle Z. So, inscribed angle siya. So, base sa definition natin kanina, ang inscribed angle ay half ng sukat nitong intercepted arc natin. Tama? So, 140. So, kung 140 ito ay 60. So, therefore, yung angle Z natin is, again, so 140, and then ito ay, so, since 180 pala yung buong sukat ng isang semicircle, so kung ito ay 140 na, so ito ay 40. Tama? So, kalahati ng 40, that is 20.
For more activities, let's go to Kahoot. So, this is an asynchronous activity that you're going to do. So, you can go to kahoot.it. So, play.kahoot.it. Then, you're going to enter the pin, which is 1487258. Anytime, if you have time, so you can play the activity in the Kahoot. So for the next one, we are going to have a crossword puzzle, but this time I will ask each and every one, each student, to answer the crossword puzzle. So medyo madali lang naman to. So okay na ito, kayang-kaya to. So a crossword puzzle is separated by down and across question. So if you have, if you know the answers in each line, you can answer it. So you can tell me what number do you know, and I will try to answer it. But today we're going to do the crossword puzzle according to its number. So let's go to number 1 down. The distance between any 2 points on the circumference of a circle is called, 3-letter words, arc. Okay? If you got it correctly, very good. Congratulations. And let's go to down again, number 2. Two line segment that joins any 2 points on a circle form same points that called vertex. So, line segment that joins 2 points on a circle. So, it means that from one point to another point. So, we all know that the points are the distance around the circle that form circumference. So, for number 2, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 letters. And this is called, very good, inscribed. So, it's called inscribed. So, let's go to number 3. Number 3, okay, the distance from the center to any point of the circle. So, it's called radius. Okay? It's called radius. So, after number 3, it's number 6. So, I told you that we're going to do it now. I told you that we are going to do this according to the number. So, we have number 4. The line segment that joins 2 points on the circle that passes through the center is called diameter. Ayan. And it is also the largest or the longest chord that we have in a circle. Number 5, a closed curve in a plane. So when we say closed curve, it is called, of course, circle. It is another term for um, description for circle, a closed curve in a plane. So we have, as you can see in number 6, we have down and we have across. So any of this one will do. So let's go down. A line segment that joins any 2 points on a circle. It is called all points on the circle are equidistant from this point is called center, and a line segment that joins any 2 points of the circle is called chord. So I hope you enjoyed the crossword uh, crossword game we have. So this one you can actually answer it or copy this one, then before you answer it again. I hope you enjoyed the crossword puzzle. So we're going to go to the next one. This one, this is an asynchronous activity. You can use your pen and paper to do this one. So when you pass your worksheet on the next retrieval, I want to see this one. Draw a circle like this one and answer the given statement. And so what do you have to find? Given the line segment AB is the diameter of circle O, where the measurement of arc AC is 79. So what you're going to find is you're going to look for angle AOC, angle ABC, and angle COP. Okay? You can do this. Next. So for our asynchronous again, so we have quizzes. So this is the code. Anytime if you have anytime you feel to play this one, this is recorded. Okay, actually your score, I can take a look at the result and take a look at your score on my record in my account in quizzes. So if you want to answer in any time, but you need to answer this one. Okay? So for our another assimilation, use the figure at the right to answer the following in the circle of AB is the diameter. So try to the name of 5 minor arcs, name at least 5 major arcs, name all semicircle, the measurement of arc HF, the measurement of AE, the measurement of AC, the measurement of angle EOF, the measurement of arc SBA, the measurement of arc PS, then the measurement if we add the AH and BC. This is arc, both the arc. Okay? This one is in your worksheet too. So you're going to pass it in a next retrieval so I can check it your worksheet. Another thing, this is in your worksheet. This is just as a practice. Okay, this is a practice activity, but of course you're going to pass it on the next retrieval. So for our reflection, and this is in your worksheet 2, in your notebook or in a paper, reflect and answer the questions. How do you apply the lesson in your daily life? number one question. Number one statement. I understand that blank. So uh, anything can go through. The next statement is I realized that blank again. So it's your turn to write your reflection. So until then, we already finished our lesson, which is chord, arc, central angles, and inscribed angles. Thank you and goodbye.